Hey, it's Chris Doherty, Doherty Properties. One of the things I think that makes our company unique is that not only do we sell property and help people buy property, we also manage property for investors. And we have a large management portfolio where we help those investors and we place tenants into them. And the third service that we provide is we help place people into rentals, and we do that in a huge volume throughout Massachusetts and New Hampshire. And so I want to talk specifically to all of the renters today about the requirements for renting, what's needed to get a rental, because that market is super competitive right now, and how, if you could get into that position, how you could become a buyer or even an investor if you get yourself set up the right way. Okay? So a couple of things I want to go over quickly. To get a rental in today's market, you need to have the requisite income, and usually landlords are looking for 3 times the gross rent. The second thing that they're looking for is a good to excellent credit, usually something in the 625 or higher range. Now, most landlords, or our company, we use a system that isn't just credit, it weighs other things, late payments, debt ratios. But at the end of the day, what we tend to see is if the credit is in the 625 or higher, you tend to be in a position to get approved. Third, references and landlord references, making sure that you have good prior references, and criminal background checks have become part of the screening process today. So you want to be in that position. So if you're a renter looking, what you have to try to figure out is how to position yourself in the best light. And I think that by having a professional presentation, that will help you. Make sure the applications, if it's a paper application, are typed. Make sure that you fill out all of the documentation. Make sure when you have employer letters, if you have a letter from your employer stating your income or salary, if it's a new job, make sure that it's on letterhead and it's not just on a white paper without identifying who it is. Try to make your process look super professional. And if you're not there and you're in a predicament where you either have low credit or your income is low, or you have an eviction, you have some work to do to try to improve your situation. The first is you have to figure out the income to make sure that you can show the landlord that you can pay for this property. That's critical. But then second, you have to get onto the credit repair. And so what we advise people to do is get your credit report, look at the items that are holding you back. Often it's a small bill or a couple of bills that can easily be cleaned up, and then tackle that by paying those bills off and then going to the credit bureaus and seeing if they'll remove that from the report so you can get yourself in a position. And the reality is, if you get yourself in a position to rent, often those credit qualification standards are the same that you're going to need for an FHA loan. So that will put you into a position to buy too, and if you want to, because today there's programs that are offering $15,000, $25,000, even $50,000 in money to try to help you buy. So that becomes a possibility for you. But my advice for you renters out there who are trying to get in is figure out, how do you get 3 times the income? You might need to bring in a roommate. You might need to get a second job, but how do you get to that income level so that you can get the apartment that you want? And then working aggressively by paying attention to your credit, going to Experian or TransUnion or Expedia and getting Experian, and then getting your report, and then tackling those late items, okay? And then if you do that, we can help you. So for our landlords that are out there, we have management services. Call us. If you're a renter and you're looking for help, that's what we do. Please reach out, and I hope you guys are doing great, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the days ahead.